afternoon, blue sky with some of those fair weather looking cumulus clouds. As we are looking off to the east right now, we had a nice morning, aside from the fact that it's been just so cold. We got the snow out of here, the clouds have cleared, and it will continue to be on the brighter side, but the colder side as we continue into the afternoon. Still running well below freezing. Our temperatures are into the teens and 20s, 24 degrees right now in Fargo, 22 in Grand Forks, it's 16 in Devil's Lake, it's 19 in Valley City and Oaks, and Boston and Baudette all at 19 degrees right now. Here's a look at our winds. They've been quite strong, quite brisk in the valley. We're looking at wind speeds getting close to 30 miles per hour in places like Sisseton. That wind coming in out of the north, a 26-mile-per-hour gust in Fergus Falls, Grand Forks gusting to 23, and it's that north or northwesterly direction, so we're getting that colder air rushing in, and that's just going to keep us from warming up really at all this afternoon, and it makes it feel even colder than it is out there. So your wind chills, we are almost all in the single digits right now. It feels like 11 in Fargo, 9 in Grand Forks, and everywhere else except for Wahpeton, the warm spot at 12. Everywhere else we're in the single digits. So again, low wind chills that you'll want to be prepared for, despite it looking pretty nice out there. And you can see on our visible satellite picture, anywhere where you see that white moving, that's the cloud cover. So there's a little bit of it up in northwestern parts of Minnesota. The snow that was impacting us and the clouds with it have moved south. You can also see where the accumulation has happened. We've got some snow on the ground over in our western viewing area and some up into northwestern Minnesota too. And zooming in a little bit more and looking north, there's a couple of streaming areas of snow north of the border. Some of this may make its way into the valley, and that would be most likely in northwest Minnesota here as we head into the afternoon. So here's a look at our planner for today. We watched those clouds drop to the south this morning, and now heading into the afternoon, you could see some mostly sunny skies continuing through the 4 o'clock hour. Temperatures struggling to rise, but we will see some of us get into the upper 20s today. And then heading into this evening, you could see some of those areas of snow streaming through up around the border there, up around Lake of the Woods. By 7 o'clock, our temperatures, though, already dropping. And as we head into the overnight hours tonight, we're really going to watch those numbers slide into the single digits to some low teens to start the day tomorrow. So quite cold with the wind easing up and the sky remaining clear overnight. Now heading through the day, expect to have temperatures try to climb. I mean, they will rise. It just won't feel very warm given how low we are. And we'll only get into those 20s as we head into the afternoon yet again. That wind does start to make that southerly turn, though. That's a good sign for us as we continue through the rest of the week. So mostly sunny tomorrow and not too windy to start off or throughout much of the day as we head through the day tomorrow. Into Friday, we see those temperatures warm up even more back into the mid-30s, still below average. Our average is in the low to mid-40s on Friday, and we'll be into the 30s with some sunshine. Saturday, we stay a little milder, relatively speaking, but that next system approaches. We'll see that wind pick up this weekend, and with it, that chance for some snow. We could end up with a few inches of snow in some places, so that could have some impacts if you're going to be out tailgating on Saturday or perhaps out for the hunting opener this weekend. You might be dealing with that along with the wind, and it's going to feel quite cold by the time we get into Sunday with temperatures dipping back into the 20s, and we really stay cold into next week. A high of only 18 on Tuesday. That's our average high in January. So, I mean, we're really looking at some frigid numbers coming up for next week. And I don't think anybody's really surprised by it, actually. I mean, this has been the trend that whatever the average happens to be, we've been running a good 10 degrees below that for our highs for a while now.
I kind of feel like we are in the middle of January. I'm not even surprised by this anymore.
It is cold out there. You really notice it, especially when that wind whips up and you feel that cut, that bite of the wind.
Hits your face, yeah.
Yep, reminds you of winter.
All right, thank you, Lisa.